Welcome back to Let's Play Off. In the last episode, we went through our tutorial and purified the first zone. In this episode, we're heading off into Zone 2, which assaults us with Hotline Miami-esque pink tiles. This is one of the more interesting areas in its layout, in my opinion. It kind of plays with perspective. Library in the center and the lower part. Down. Let's explore. What the? Huh. Yeah, you actually rotate around the library. With your only real tell of where you are in relation to it, being the arrows. Sounds like where we want to go. Oh, hey, Zachary. Fair enough. And I believe he sells, yes, new pieces of equipment. Let's see. Alright. Let's go ahead and put on our new equipment. We're not going to be getting special items until, like, end game. I do want to go ahead and turn the game down just a tad. Seems good. I'm also turning myself down to compensate for the fan in the background. That seems about right. Oh, obstacles. What's Ophal? Is that a... Is Ophal a French thing, or... Crude meat. Metal tables. Alright. Not wearing a tie. Fair enough. Guess we gotta find a tie to prove we're not a plumber. I've never even seen footage of that. Huh. What, man? Zachary? Oh, the judge is here, too. Fair enough. Just enjoy your life as an NPC. No kidding. Fake shelves. Strange. Not if you know your way around. That's an odd way to look at things. Huh, some of these look different. Flowers. Tales and legends. A long time ago lived an evil king. His face was so repulsive that he was nicknamed the Toad King. One day, a masked man met the king during an audience. He said the following words to him: "Greetings, wretched monarch. Leave this land at once or perish at the tip of my blade." The king replied, "I am the king and you are my subjects. You are not to go against my will." And so the masked man slew the king with his mighty sword. The end. That's it? No real ending? No closure? Bismarck. For she chose 3 guardians to rule some of the zones. The Firebird was chosen as the lord of the second zone, the eternal city of Bismarck. They were the most industrious. Huh. The up children down. The cardinal points. It is not required to keep track of one's direction in the pink fortress. I'm actually turning my head. Painted on the walls are arrows pointing towards the right directions. So it's the it's the trick to getting around. No title. I have run out of oxygen. Huh. Why do you need oxygen here? Apparently they breathe smoke here. A 3 of clubs. That's the puzzle for this room. This is an ace of spades. The ace of spades. The ace of spades. The David Cage. 4 of diamonds. Joker up here, should you need it. Two of clubs. The puzzle here, it's fairly obvious. You have to put the right pages in the right books. Yeah, for the boss of Zone 1, Daedon, you normally can get poison off on him a lot easier than I... Well, I couldn't. That was the issue. Interesting how the standard status is pure. Just like we're trying to make the world. Let's see. Yep. Queen of Spades. Which I believe goes here. Yes. Diamonds is on the bottom left. Aha. Yeah, this is one of those zones with a relatively low encounter rate, but the area itself is fairly big. Oh, a choleric symbol. I think that's worse than what we have now, though. It's missing the heart page, huh? I was actually reading the TV tropes page for the game, and obviously it's filled with spoilers, but it turns out that competence isn't actually even translated. That's just French for skill. So, I mean, it makes sense. Am I just missing? I forget where the last page it goes. Or is. Let's see. Is it plastered on one of the walls? I don't know what a socle is, but yeah, that's how you're supposed to tell which ones have the books. Actually, I feel like I need to go down again. Maybe talk to this guy. Explanations. Written by E.S. Oh, this wasn't even translated at all. Cardinal points. Run out of oxygen. Aha. There we go. Why do I feel like we're gonna fight him if we talk to him again? I don't know. As weird as these guys are, it's kind of hard not to like them. That wasn't a stock RPG Maker noise. Thanks. I mean, I don't know why we had to do you a favor so that we could purify the zone, get rid of all the specters. Go ahead and save. Can't hurt. Yeah, you look different. Japhet. I thought this place was led by a phoenix. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Weird, it's not a boss theme, it's just the standard blue background. Dummy bots? They're terrible. Whoa, that hurt. Yeah, he doesn't seem like the second boss yet. Huh, we got him already. Weird. Oh. And we get the second add-on, Omega. Who really needs equipment? We can buy him more proper equipment later. Well, that was disappointing for a boss fight because it wasn't a boss fight. It was a joke. Dun dun dun. The south entrance, huh? Thanks. Oh, hey, Judge. What he's saying is that we no longer have to deal with invisible plot walls. And we're already here to sell and buy. Let's see, sell my old equipment. And pick up another set of equipment. It's actually really important to upgrade your equipment. Because if you don't, that actually does make... oh, I just wasted money on that. Boss fights are actually somewhat of a challenge. We can't have that. But really, they just become way too annoying. You think they're tanky now. Alright. Baseball bats. Hooray, consumerism. Huh. Yeah, this is a looping maze. Kind of an interesting kind of area you don't see often in RPGs. Oh man, level 7. There's nothing of too major significance that you're completely hosed if you don't pick up here. Just a bunch of minor items that make your life a little easier. But they're by no means necessary to the game. No one-time pieces of equipment or anything. Omega comes with inverse perspective, which cures blindness and mute, and optimized blur, which is random damage. More random than usual. It's like the Lucky Star spell from EBF 3 and 4. Honestly, you can easily just wander your way through and be totally fine. It's effectively just more money for me. What are you doing back here? Yeah, that does sound pretty dangerous. You would create more smoke, though. Just wait till I'm out of the building, will ya? Your brother? I mean, I've met another cat, but he claimed to be Japhet. I'm probably butchering the Guardian names, but... That was a completely unintentional Zachary laugh. Valerie? And that puts us back here. Yeah, the mall is not a particularly long area, unless you get completely and utterly lost. I have something in my eye. Let's see here, I actually want to go west, I believe. No. We called the Pedalo. Yeah, some idiot forgot to press the button in the mall. Yeah, this is a very interesting area, the park. Okay. 3 attractions, huh? We have the roller coaster, completely safe for the whole family, the cruise of happiness, which is frustrating, and the balloon game. This is one of those games where you have to make your opponent pop the last balloon. I don't remember how many you're supposed to pop. Let's try 1, 2, of course. Yeah, if you get stuck with 5, then you're... there we go. Oh. I pop 1. There is a surefire way to do this, but... let's see. There we go. Do you really expect anything else at this point? For doing that, we get the necktie. Spectres? Where? Was it the burn? Or burnt hit secretly specters? Oh well. Boss's office. Let's see here. So what you want to do is avoid too many of the darker spots, which is going to be harder to see. Yeah, this is going to take a couple of tries. But yeah, you get a bunch of minor items. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but better than the sharp stick in the eye. This is one of few areas where you can kind of tell that there was some Earthbound influence to this game, because this is a fairly lighthearted and silly zone until we get to the zone boss, but we get a loyal symbol. I wasted more money. Oh well. We get inspiration. Object that's utilizable in combat. It does some damage. Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna take a few laps to get everything. I mean, if I'm remembering right, it's pretty worth it, but at the same time, nothing spectacular. Let's see, I think I want to go here. And here? No, no. Actually, maybe? No. We followed this. No. Let's see. Here. Yeah, it's kind of a maze. Oh, I only missed the progress. I got all the extra stuff, to my knowledge. Alright. So now we've opened up the roller coaster. When I was playing this the first time, I didn't really notice how lighthearted things could get. fair enough. I'm sure it's a nice view from your perspective. Let's see. If we go up here, it's a statue of Zachary. He's the guy who runs this place. Prefer to take the seat in front. It's like one of the few times that the batter kind of shows any interest in doing something that doesn't seem to be relevant to purifying the zones. I like it. Anyway, with the photo with Zachary, we get access to his treasure trove. Taurus orb. It's a bunch of stat up items. Let's see. HP goes to the batter. CP goes to Omega. Attack goes to... I'm gonna hold on to the Scorpio orb. Defense goes to the batter. I think I want to give that to Alpha. And agility goes to the batter. I'm holding on to that for the last add-on. I like it. Alright. That's everything we can do here. I believe. Yeah, we have the necktie. So we can make progress. Progress quest? No, that's a completely different kind of game. Though it is still a parody. Anyway, with the necktie... Oh, I actually have to equip it, don't I? No? Aha. And it actually alters the sprite. Oh no, specters. Who could have ever seen that coming? Let's purify this area. There is a bunch of missable stuff, but again, it's not really major. Unfortunately, we don't have AoE attacks yet. Yeah, the reason I put agility on the batter, but CP on Omega is because Omega is going to heal statuses, which will become much more significant in later boss fights if memory serves. I do like this theme. Yeah, we have to take out 8 phantoms. $18.05, huh? Let's go ahead and try it. Because the timer doesn't count down in battle, you have plenty of time. Nope. That's the wrong one. Converted chain. Which, mediocre impact. So it's significantly stronger than the previous chain ability. Yeah, this is the guide dang it one. I believe that the burnt count as specters. Which would explain the freak out in the park. Oh, they don't count towards the counter. So effectively, I believe they're called Ellisons, when put under too much stress, literally get burnt out, and that's why they're called burnt. Bingo. Golden flesh. It's useful enough. Ooh, a Joker. Not bad. I mean, it's not a particularly useful item, but it's a good item. If that makes any sense. Ugh. Now, this is an area you can't come back to because they realize, wait, you're not a resident here. You need to leave. entered the 1805 bunker. I thought there was another bunker you could get into. Wait, yeah, there is. I must have just missed the code. Oh well. That's the last of them. Hey, Judge. Oh? Huh. And we get not a new party member, it's just a plot excuse for him to be there before us this time. Why they suddenly decided to add a plot excuse, I'm not quite sure. I'm looking a little weak. Hopefully the random encounters will fix that. Drawing from his waning forces, he created the library, more beautiful than ever before. Its height pierced the smoky clouds, and there he stood. Yeah, these pages are out of order. They seem to tell one story, but they tell another. Were we randomly encountering Burnt earlier, or is this new to us? I don't think we ran into the normal ones in Zone 1, only in the forced encounters. Overdone perspective. Cure splinter and sleep. Poison is the only status to persist even outside of battle. Huh. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, it's actually the code, apparently. But because I'm too lazy to go back through... I've beaten the game before. I don't really regret doing this at all. Or feel like it's cheating. Alright. We need 4, 9, 9, 7, 1, 6, 4, clear. Hey, it's Zachary. I don't think he sells anything. Oh, he actually sells new pieces of equipment. Yeah. Luckily, I already have enough colors of sadness. They're minor upgrades, but upgrades nonetheless. Sell my old stuff. Don't really need Belial me. You never need the photo of Zachary again, so you can just sell it. Even though I'm way under-leveled. If you're a cat person, you don't want to watch this boss fight for more than one reason. A cellar where you can forget your sorrows, huh? Didn't expect you to. For boss time against Japhet. I don't care about them. I care about the specters. Great, you muted me at the start of the fight. Oddly, this first phase is actually the most difficult. This is why I said, if you are a cat person, you don't want to watch this. And it gets worse. Lord of the Second Zone. Now it's boss time against Japhet. Like every other boss, he has an excessive hit point pool. Yeah, his defense is actually lower in this phase, I think. Let's use that fortune ticket. Yeah, even when you're under-leveled, it's not that bad of a fight, I guess. I was, like, at level 10 last time I fought him, so... And you generally do want to be at level 5 times the zone you're in. You know what? Whatever. He's not really that useful. Although I do want him to get the experience. Why am I calling it a he? It's literally a circle. Way too much HP. Just have the batter keep healing himself. Yeah. $5,000 experience points. The Pisces card. You have been defeated, Japhet, guardian of the second zone. This land is now pure. Next time on Let's Play Off, the final zone to be purified. See you guys then.